Welcome back, everyone. In this module, we're going to look at the issue of prevention being better than cure. And with me today, I have Carl and Zoe Willems of IME Movement. For starters, I wanted to ask the both of you to quickly say something about who you are and what you do.
Thank you, Ryan. As you rightly have said, we are Carl and Zoe Willems. We're from the IME Movement, and we specialize in the education around the prevention and the recovery of people stuck in digital addiction.
So we run recovery groups, and we run that for adults and for children. Our youngest group are children aged 12.
Sure.
Yeah, so we do recovery, and we try and do education and prevention as much as possible.
Okay, lovely. To start this session off, we're going to quickly watch a video together on porn proofing. So we're going to quickly look at that.
Hello and welcome to this video on 5 easy steps to porn-proof your home or school. Why do we need to porn-proof our schools and homes? Pornography teaches children that women are sex objects and that violent and extreme sexual behavior is okay. Pornography negatively impacts brain development and leads to porn addiction. Pornography leads to sexual abuse of self and others, sexual risk-taking, and acting out sexually. Whose responsibility is it to safeguard our children against pornography? Parents? Schools? Teachers? Yes, yes, and yes. It is the duty of parents and caregivers to keep children safe from harm. You might feel that you are technologically challenged and don't know where to start. We'll talk you through 5 easy steps to porn-proof your school and home. The World Wide Web, or the Internet, comes from somewhere, right? The company that provides you the access to the Internet via a cellular or a fiber connection is called an ISP, Internet Service Provider. Some of these service providers offer blocking and filtering of pornography. Step 1 would be to rather choose an ISP that offers protection over one that doesn't. Once inside your walls, the data is distributed via a Wi-Fi router. This can be secured with an additional layer of filtering and blocking at the directory name servers, or DNS level. Step 2 would be to sign up to a cloud-based software solution like OpenDNS, Cloudflare, Google Public DNS, or WebTitan. So far, so good. Now let's look at the devices the children have direct access to, like laptops, computers, tablets, and smartphones. These can be school property or personal devices. All devices need to be secured with software such as Custodio, Covenant Eyes, or NetNanny, etc., to ensure that they are protected even if they make use of alternative network services. Step 3, therefore, is installing on-device filtering and blocking software for all devices used by children at school or at home. Step 4 is developing and implementing a simple but robust digital usage and safety policy to clarify the roles, responsibilities, and accountability structures that will guide parents and teachers in keeping both the school environment and its learners safe from harm. Step 5 is a healthy culture of values that ground all of the above in love, respect, dignity, and accountability. Okay, let's recap. Step 1. Choose an internet service provider that offers filtering of adult content. Step 2. Put DNS software in place for your Wi-Fi. Step 3. Secure all end-user devices with filtering software. Step 4. Develop and implement policy to enforce implementation of protective measures. Step 5. Establish a value-based culture that supports responsible behavior. Well done. If you have implemented all the 5 steps in your school or home, you can call yourself porn-proof. How will we know if these steps are successful? We will follow through with regular awareness training and education to parents and learners, and periodical evaluation of the effectiveness of the porn-proofing program. If any of these above steps are like higher grade maths to you, please visit our dedicated webpage at www.case-sa.org/pornproof for more information about how to porn-proof your school and home.
All right. My first question to the two of you is, what can parents do to protect their children? And what should parents do before giving their children access to digital devices?
Yes, I'll take this one. Hey, yeah. So what we generally say to parents, look, it's here to stay. The digital is part of our lives. It's integrated in our lives, and we see more and more children get devices younger and younger. And you're going to have pressure from young children asking for a smartphone. So we're seeing more and more parents actually giving their children a device at a very young age. We don't recommend that. We think you must keep your children away from extensive device use as much as possible.
Okay.
But what we do say to parents is before you hand over that device, you need to do 3 things. So we like to say, look, keep it simple, but do these 3 things. So the first thing that we say to parents is you're going to have to familiarize yourself, educate yourself with this digital world that you're letting your child into. Yes. You're opening this door to this world, and you need to know what's going on there. Mm-hmm. And your child is going to find themselves, what we say, at a party that you're not invited to. Okay. So you need to know what's going on there. So we say to parents, apply the 7-day rule.
Okay.
Use an app for 7 days yourself before you actually give your child that app.
Okay.
Educate yourself as much as possible around digital addiction, the effect of it on a young brain. Just to understand
and the warning signs.
Yeah, the warning signs. You need to educate yourself as a parent. Why we say 7 days is because often the porn pop-ups, the untoward things only really start to manifest itself in an app around the 5th, 6th day. So you need to use that app, see what it's all about, and see that you okay with it.
Okay.
There are also sites like Common Sense where you can go and just look at what other parents are saying. Look what other people are saying that have used those apps before you just let your child.
commonsensemedia.org.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
And you'll see that as part of this talk, there are loads of educational resources. So we just recommend to parents, before you give a device, read some more, because this world it's fast, it's forever changing. You need to be on top of it.